This thing here is pretty unique because it combines a spectrum analyzer with a network analyzer. And Siglent recently, like few hours ago, introduced a similar machine, but with up to 3 or up to 6 gigahertz and a relatively affordable price, as in less than 7 grand. And at the EMV, I had the opportunity to play with the thing a little bit, and here are my impressions. So, this is the new economy class vector network analyzer, spectral analyzer combination by Siglent. First thing we have to see here at the front is it's a 2-port unit, and you've got these little LEDs showing you which port is active. These, I assume, are for USB sticks. I don't have one here, so I can't test it. And now we go for the back of the unit. We see there is a slot for an oscillator option. There are again the usual RF ports, and there is an HDMI port also, but no GPIB anymore, or at least so it looks to me. And this, of course, is the fan. So, when we look at the front, and actually they do have GPIB, and they told me that the trick is that we put here some little USB type trinket, and then you do get GPIB also on this VNA SNA combination. And here, yes, there is the proof. This thing really does exist. This large thing here at the front is the touchscreen, and I reduced the brightness of my phone, and we still see it is just very, very glary. But at least when I'm looking at it from very close, it doesn't have the blurriness that you see on some recent Keysight devices. And of course, the really interesting question is, what can it do? So let's get started here. We mash the preset button. As always, and then we go for preset. Well, either way, the unique thing about this is its capability to act both as a vector network analyzer and as a spectral analyzer. So I go here into measurement, then I tap the mode button, and then it asks me, or it should ask me, touch off. I have to push the touch on button first. Either way, then I go here, mode VNA, and now you see here it asks me, what do you want me to be today? And I'm gonna say, I want you to be a spectral analyzer today, like the ancient HP 4195A. And now I get this little window here where I can set up the trace, what I want to do. You see, start, stop, center, span, all of that stuff. RBV. That seems to be the most. 1 megahertz is the most it gives me apparently. Then here I've got a source. I can power that on if I want to. And here I've got some other settings. Either way, I'm going to go for defaults. And now I'm going to close it. And now you see I've also got my spectral analyzer thing here. Another very funny thing is the thing's TDR capability. For this, you need to go into math, TDR on, and then you get this TDR special regimen. So it's basically well hidden. You don't access it via the mode, but rather via the math button. And here we see the TDR harassing the demonstration filter. And here the thing can also use the S parameter data to create an eye diagram. This took a little bit of time in the test, like a few seconds to compute, and then you get this kind of diagram with all the jitter information and everything displayed. And one very unique aspect is the really low price. You see that they also provide a 3 GHz option. The 3 GHz version is going to be 4.3 thousand euros, and the 6 GHz version is 2.8 thousand euros. And this is the price list for the unit. And well, with that, I'm very thankful for your attention. As always, I have to apologize for the slightly weird sound quality, but you know, filming with a phone, and especially filming with a phone at the trade show, can always be a challenge. Either way, thank you so much for listening, and see you soon. Bye bye.